Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. This is not the algorithm. This is an urgent divine interception. Archangel Michael has personally routed this message to your screen today, and the window for your breakthrough is closing in less than 24 hours. You cannot afford to ignore this warning. If you swipe away now, you will shut the door. The heavy attacks you have been facing recently are not random. They are hard proof that the enemy is panicking. Why are they so terrified of you right now? Because a generational wealth transfer has just been approved in your name, and they want to steal it from you. They want you distracted. They want you scrolling blindly through meaningless videos. But heaven intervened. Before you do anything else, take one real breath. I want you to feel the air entering your lungs. Right now there is a small tightness in your chest that has not loosened all day. You feel tired. Your shoulders are tight. And every morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You push through it anyway. You smile for the people around you. You pretend everything is fine, but inside you are barely holding on. I see you. Heaven has always seen you. Even when no one else does, the universe is watching every silent tear, and heaven keeps a rigorous record of every single sacrifice you make. You are not invisible. You have been waiting for so long. The dry desert you walked through felt like a punishment. You watched other people succeed effortlessly while you struggled. You wondered if you did something wrong. Stop blaming yourself for the delays. You did absolutely nothing wrong. The rejection was not a punishment at all, because heaven deliberately slowed your entire life down to protect you from unseen dangers lurking in your path. You were kept away from rooms you were never meant to enter. You were isolated from people who were assigned to drain your pure energy. That intense loneliness was a rigorous spiritual crucible designed to protect your aura. You are a rare soul. You are the anomaly they could never understand or control. And because of your incredibly pure light, the darkness has always tried to silence your voice before you could reach your ultimate potential. Do not let the world convince you that you are just stressed. That is your spirit detecting a massive shift in your timeline. You did not click this video by accident. Your sharp intuition dragged you here today because heaven is desperately trying to hand you a powerful decoder ring for the strange phenomena happening around you. People are acting strange. Doors are closing unexpectedly. You feel completely isolated right now. I am here to tell you something crucial. You are being divinely isolated for a kingdom-level upgrade. But there is a hidden mechanism blocking your path. It is a secret message buried deep inside this massive breakthrough that you will completely miss if you decide to leave this video too early. The enemy wants you to swipe away before I reveal the ultimate truth. Do not give them that satisfaction. Before we go further, I want to hold something in front of you. Something that was discovered not inside a church or a spiritual community, but inside a research laboratory. Something that won the highest scientific recognition available today. And most chosen ones have never been told about this massive secret because the elite want to keep you trapped in a cycle of endless exhaustion. It explains the painful gap between the person you know yourself to be and the version of you that seems available only in flashes. You know deep down you carry higher potential than you express. You know you were meant for massive wealth and deep peace. But something invisible is standing in your way. I will show you what the researchers finally found. I will reveal the exact physical key to unlock it, but not yet. First, I need you to fully understand what was violently taken from you, so I need you to hold a specific question in your mind while you listen. What if the gap between you and your massive success is not a character flaw or a lack of faith? What if the block actually has a scientific name? Hold that question tight. If you leave this video right now, the blessing will still arrive, but you will not have the spiritual equipment to hold it, and you will simply watch your greatest miracle slip through your fingers once again. Do you want to know exactly why divine timing is descending upon you today? Brace yourself for the ultimate truth. The countdown is officially running. Make a promise to your future self right now. Do not let this message fade into the noise. Listen closely, because the truth about your long test is about to be revealed. The elite forces that profit off your exhaustion are actively trying to scrub this frequency. They are absolutely terrified of what happens when a true chosen one finally wakes up and reclaims their stolen power. If you close this page now, the door may be gone forever. You will be stuck in a matrix of survival for another 10 years. The door is wide open, but it is closing fast. Stay locked on this message until the end, because I am going to expose the fatal trap the darkness is laying. Do not take your eyes off this screen. Listen to me right now. The exhaustion you feel deep inside your bones is not normal tiredness. You wake up feeling like you ran a heavy marathon in your sleep, and the immense weight on your shoulders never seems to lift. You pour your heart out for everyone else, but when you desperately need a shoulder to lean on, the room is empty. You wonder why love always feels like a brutal battle, and you start to wonder if there is something deeply broken inside your spirit. Stop believing the cruel lies they told you. You are absolutely not broken. The immense pain in your chest is just your soul screaming for its true home. You look around at the world today and feel completely alienated. Normal conversations drain your precious energy. You crave deep, meaningful connections. But you find yourself continually surrounded by superficial people who only want to take your light, and they never offer anything of real value in return. They call you too sensitive. They tell you to toughen up. But here is the massive truth they simply do not understand. Your deep empathy is not a weakness at all. It is a highly advanced spiritual radar designed to protect you from unseen harm. The narcissists targeted you because your light blinded their dark intentions. They took advantage of your incredibly pure heart. Tap the like button as an act of agreement with what God just spoke to you. Heaven allowed that temporary darkness to show you who they really are. But I need you to listen carefully to this next part, because this is where everything starts to make sense. The real reason your life feels stuck is not a spiritual failure. The reason the universe responds effortlessly to certain people and completely ignores others is not faith. It is not intense discipline. It is not even karma. It is a specific brainwave. Scientists have a definitive name for it. They call it the gamma wave. And it is the exact frequency your beautiful brain was naturally running when you were just a child. Think back to those early innocent years. Back when fresh ideas came easily to you. When learning a new skill felt effortless. When you somehow knew things right before they happened in real time, because your mind was perfectly synced with divine intelligence. The world felt like it was completely on your side. Your intuition was incredibly sharp. You could feel the pure magic of the universe pulsing through your veins every single day. That was your natural genius state. But then you grew older. Adulthood finally arrived. And the heavy modern world went to work on your pure spirit, systematically destroying the magical connection you once held so easily. The endless glowing screens hypnotized you. The exhausting survival routine trapped your mind. The rigid school system trained you to conform instead of create. They taught you to sit still and follow their broken rules. And every single year this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further. It was pushed deeper and deeper below the surface of your conscious mind until you forgot how it felt to live in perfect alignment. Until the highest version of you went completely silent. The version of you with photographic memory faded away. The beautiful soul with lightning intuition vanished into the shadows. The kind of sudden luck that makes other people whisper in jealousy was entirely shut down. When your gamma wave faded, your natural genius faded right along with it. Your deep synchronicities stopped happening entirely. The profound sense that the universe is working with you went entirely quiet, and you were left feeling abandoned. Most people will live their entire human lives without ever knowing this unseen tragedy happened to them. They will suffer in endless silence. They will simply accept a life of miserable mediocrity because they do not have the spiritual awareness to see the invisible cage around them. You are a chosen one, awakening to the truth. And the urgent question I asked you to hold a few minutes ago, the question about a painful gap and a hidden name, the ultimate answer is much closer than you think. You have felt this deep block for years. You knew something vital was missing, but you had no name for it. Now you finally see the invisible chains holding you back. The enemy stole your sacred frequency without your consent. They forced your brain into a constant state of frantic survival. They trapped you in the lower beta waves of endless anxiety. That is exactly why your deep prayers felt like they were bouncing off the ceiling. It is why your manifestation journals never brought you the massive wealth you desperately deserve. Your intentions were always pure, but the physical receiver in your mind was severely damaged. Take a slow breath right now. Let that massive realization settle into your spirit. You never failed the ultimate test. The heavy system was literally rigged against your nervous system from the very beginning. They wanted you exhausted so you could never rise up. Because an awakened, chosen one vibrating at the highest possible frequency is the most dangerous weapon of light on this earth. Look back at the countless nights you spent crying in the dark. You stared at the ceiling. You wondered what you did wrong. You asked God to show you the reason for your pain, but heaven never abandoned you. You were simply fighting an invisible war inside your own nervous system. And the massive delays in your life were never a brutal punishment for your past mistakes. The universe did not deny your earnest requests because your faith was too weak. That is a toxic lie. Your faith was always incredibly strong, but your physical brain was locked in a brutal survival state. You cannot receive divine wealth when your body is drowning in stress. The Matrix designed modern society to keep you exhausted. They wanted you completely overwhelmed. They desperately wanted your frequency kept artificially low. And while your beautiful soul reached for the stars, your physical mind was forced to worry about basic, daily survival. Stop apologizing for the times you felt totally hopeless. You did not fail. You survived a heavy system. It was built specifically to break your bright spirit. Heaven watched you push through the endless darkness with pure admiration. You are a true cycle breaker. You bravely carry the heavy burdens of your ancestors, but the universe deliberately withheld your massive blessings because your system was not ready to hold them. If immense wealth had arrived earlier, it would have crushed you. Your nervous system was too fragile. The toxic people in your life would have easily stolen your new blessings. So, God carefully hid your ultimate treasure. He waited until you were strong enough. Look back at the doors that slammed shut right in your face. Look at the relationships that ended in sudden heartbreak. You thought it was just terrible bad luck, but it was divine protection working overtime. Heaven was frantically clearing the path for your ultimate spiritual upgrade. Your deep awakening took a massive toll on your physical body. The mysterious aches were real. The racing heart at 3 in the morning was not random anxiety. Your physical vessel was desperately trying to process intense, energetic shifts. You were literally being rewired from the inside out. My beloved chosen one, hear this absolute truth loud and clear. Your profound sensitivity is your greatest hidden asset. The intense emotions you feel are a direct connection to the divine source. You do not need to fix yourself. You are not broken. You only need to remove the artificial blocks placed upon you. Your deep intuition never lied to you about your great destiny. You always knew you were meant for extraordinary and beautiful things, but a powerful receiver cannot catch a clear signal if it is buried under heavy static. The modern world poured thick static over your brilliant mind. They told you to just work harder. They promised everything would eventually fall into perfect place. But hard work inside a rigged matrix only produces exhaustion. You gave them your absolute best energy, and they quietly drained your bright spirit. It was an unfair exchange governed entirely by dark intentions, but the season of blind suffering has officially reached its final end today. The divine court has reviewed your long, brutal struggle. They issued a massive ruling in your favor. Your stolen energy is returning. The heavy chains around your nervous system are finally breaking apart. You can probably feel a slight shift happening in your spirit at this very moment. That sudden warmth in your chest is your soul recognizing the absolute truth. You are finally being validated. Years of brutal emotional gaslighting are over. The heavy fog of endless confusion is lifting from your precious mind. Forgive yourself for the times you deeply doubted your own sanity. Forgive yourself for staying too long in toxic places. They completely disrespected your bright light. You did the best you could, with a severely suppressed frequency. But you are no longer that wounded empath. You are stepping into a profound era of quiet authority and total spiritual freedom. To fully claim this new reality, you must understand exactly how the darkness operates. The enemy has a very specific method. They keep chosen ones trapped in cycles of deep poverty and pain. They do not attack your faith directly because they know your faith is unbreakable. Instead, they attack the physical mechanism. This mechanism allows your faith to manifest into real wealth. They want your nervous system vibrating in constant, overwhelming fear. Because a chosen one operating in fear cannot hear the quiet voice of divine guidance. They become blind to the incredible synchronicities happening around them. And they miss the miraculous open doors that heaven places directly in their daily path. You must see their dark blueprint clearly today. You have suffered long enough under their invisible, crushing weight. The time for your absolute liberation has finally arrived. But you must remain vigilant. The forces that kept you down are watching your every single move. They know you are waking up to their grand deception, and they will try one last desperate attack to keep you securely trapped in their low-frequency prison. Pay close attention to this next part. I need you to see the invisible strings they attach to you. The people who drained your energy knew exactly what they were doing. They saw your brilliant light from miles away, and they realized your pure frequency could heal their deep darkness if they just stayed close enough to you. They used your beautiful empathy as a weapon against you. The narcissists did not target you because you were weak. They targeted you because you had everything they desperately lacked. They are completely empty inside. They operate on a parasite frequency. They need a host with a massive soul to survive their own miserable existence, and they chose you because your kindness was a wide-open door they could easily walk through. But this dark manipulation goes much deeper than just bad relationships. The entire matrix is perfectly designed to harvest your spiritual energy. Look at how society keeps you constantly distracted with meaningless drama. They feed you fear through glowing screens every single day, because a terrified mind produces the exact low frequency they need to maintain their heavy control over you. They realized early on that a chosen one with an active gamma wave is impossible to manipulate, so they built a modern world that crushes that specific frequency. They made quiet reflection feel like laziness. They made constant hustle the ultimate prize. And while you exhausted yourself playing by their rigged rules, they quietly harvested your divine power for their own greedy gain. Take a deep breath and let this dark truth settle in your spirit. There is a reason certain powerful people stay at the absolute top of the pyramid, and it has absolutely nothing to do with hard work. There is a hidden group of elites who desperately want to keep you blind to your true nature. They want you spinning in endless circles, because if you wake up, their game is completely over. Funny how the exact same people who ignored your texts are suddenly feeling uncomfortable around you now. They can feel your frequency shifting higher. They thought their brutal betrayal would break your spirit forever, but it actually activated a primal and dangerous level of spiritual power inside you. Your silent presence terrifies them now. They know they lost their grip. You became the exact weapon you were trying to survive. Your silence is no longer a trauma response. It is a massive display of quiet authority that demands absolute respect without a single word spoken. They thought you were just a soft empath they could easily push around, but the storm they tried to drown you in only taught you how to command the powerful waves. Every time you forgave them, they saw it as an invitation to take more. They viewed your beautiful grace as a stupid weakness. But heaven was carefully watching every single interaction. God allowed them to steal your temporary energy so you could clearly see the permanent difference between a master of reality and a toxic parasite. You learned the ultimate lesson the hard way. Do not look away from this message right now. The darkness is actively trying to pull your attention elsewhere. They want you to close this video because I am exposing their secret playbook. They thrive in the shadows of your personal doubt. When you finally recognize their emotional manipulation, their dark power over you evaporates instantly into thin air. You are taking your power back. The corrupt system promised you that blind obedience would eventually lead to a peaceful life. They lied directly to your face. They wanted you to trade your sovereign soul for a tiny fraction of false security. But you are a rare anomaly. You could never fit into their tiny boxes. No matter how hard you tried to shrink yourself down, your spirit always rebelled against their heavy chains. These energy vampires are currently watching everything they built slowly crumble. The hidden forces that profit from your daily exhaustion know their time is running out. They are terrified of the profound shift happening across the earth right now. Chosen ones are waking up and remembering their true identity. And the Matrix has absolutely no defense against a fully awakened master. This is exactly why your life became so incredibly difficult over the last few years. The spiritual attacks were heavy because your spiritual value is massive. They do not attack empty vessels. They only attack the rare souls carrying generational wealth and divine purpose. The extreme resistance you felt was just a desperate attempt to stop your inevitable rise to supreme power. You are no longer a helpless victim in their twisted game. That dark chapter of your life is permanently closed today. You have successfully passed the hardest portions of the brutal test. But there is a deeper layer to this phenomenon that you must understand before you can completely break free. The enemy left behind a physical residue inside your fragile nervous system. They left your beautiful brain locked in a constant stress loop, and they are actively trying to sell you fake cures to keep you permanently trapped. I told you earlier about a scientific discovery that the elite want to hide. They want to hide it because it neutralizes their entire manipulation strategy in minutes. Stay with me right now, because the ultimate solution is finally approaching your timeline. The heavy residue they left behind in your nervous system is finally starting to clear. You can feel a new type of energy rising inside you today. The dark chapter of being a helpless victim is permanently over. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood by blind people. The crucible of pain has forged you into the untouchable master of your reality. From this moment on, your pure energy demands massive respect without a single word spoken. The divine wealth you were promised is already flowing effortlessly into your new timeline. But before we go any further, I have to tell you something crucial. Something the exact people who profit from your deep exhaustion do not want you to know. A brilliant team of neuroscientists working quietly away from the headlines has discovered a massive miracle. They figured out exactly how to bring your dormant gamma brainwave back online, and they do not achieve this through years of intense meditation that most people simply cannot sustain. They do not use expensive biofeedback machines that cost $7,000 and require a clinical setting. They achieve this through something far simpler and much more aligned with how you were designed to work. It is a specific sound frequency engineered to gently guide your brainwave patterns. It guides them right back to the natural genius state you were born with. You do not need to try hard. You just need to listen and let the frequency work. The world-famous researchers at Princeton University studied this exact phenomenon. The Einstein Center in Berlin completely confirmed it. And Columbia University found something even more shocking. They discovered that when this specific brainwave is fully reactivated, it does not stop with you, because it radiates outward and positively influences the people around you. Your beautiful children and your partner will physically feel the massive, energetic shift. Just 7 minutes a day is absolutely all it takes to see real change. And the incredible thing is that it begins working the very first time you listen to the audio track. The heavy mental fog starts to dissolve almost immediately. Your clarity returns in a powerful rush. I will tell you exactly what this powerful tool is called before this message ends. I will show you exactly how to access it so you can begin your transformation today. But first, there is something deeper you must understand. You need to know exactly why your massive breakthrough was intentionally delayed for so many years. The universe was simply waiting for you to recognize your own supreme value. Heaven could not pour new wine into an old, broken vessel. Your physical brain had to be prepared to hold the massive frequency of absolute wealth. The deep isolation you experienced was a necessary spiritual quarantine. God pulled you away from the toxic crowd to protect your upgrade. You are completely breaking the heavy generational curses that plagued your family for decades. You are the specific cycle breaker your bloodline has been desperately waiting for. Think about the long history of bad luck and constant struggle your parents endured. That dark curse had a physical frequency address in your family tree. And heaven chose you to permanently erase that dark address from existence. The universe trusted you with the heaviest burdens because it knew your spirit was unbreakable. You survived the brutal storm entirely alone. And the profound silence after the storm hits different when you realize you were the storm all along. You always carried the ultimate power. They always told you to just be normal and blend in with the noisy crowd. But a weapon of light can never blend into the dark shadows. You were designed to stand out and completely disrupt the toxic matrix. Your sudden awakening is sending massive shockwaves through the unseen spiritual realms right now. The enemy is watching you rise with absolute terror. The invisible chains of poverty and endless struggle are falling off your wrists today. You are finally remembering how to access the divine flow state where everything becomes beautiful and easy. The days of fighting brutal uphill battles are permanently fading away. A healed person no longer tolerates deep confusion disguised as romantic love. You will no longer tolerate blatant disrespect disguised as brutal honesty. Your boundaries are becoming walls of solid steel that no narcissist can ever breach again. The angels are actively surrounding your physical space to seal this powerful new reality. And the beautiful synchronicities you crave are already lining up at your front door. Do not let doubt creep back into your precious mind today. The enemy will try to whisper lies because they know they have completely lost you. They are terrified of a chosen one who finally understands the science behind their own divine power. Because when your brainwave finally matches your spiritual destiny, you become totally unstoppable. As this deep realization settles into your spirit, I need you to open your eyes to what is happening right now. The long season of waiting has officially ended. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into a beautiful oasis of divine favor. Every single closed door is being blown off its hinges. Can you feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That sudden lightness in your chest is the exact frequency of absolute victory. You are finally stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule. And heaven is sending you massive physical signs to prove it. Number 1 is the numbers. You are seeing 1, 1, 1, and 7, 7, 7 everywhere you go. This is not a random coincidence. The universe does not make random mistakes. Those repeating numbers are divine breadcrumbs leading you directly to your massive breakthrough. Number 2 is your sudden physical repulsion to toxic environments. You literally cannot stand meaningless conversations anymore. Your body physically rejects people who operate on a low and greedy vibration. That sudden intolerance is not depression. It is your spiritual immune system actively rejecting the heavy poison of the matrix. Number 3 is the strange and profound peace you feel in the middle of total chaos. The entire world is panicking around you, but you feel an incredible stillness inside your soul. You know deep down that you are fully protected. These beautiful synchronicities are hard proof that the universe is actively aligning your new timeline. The massive generational wealth transfer we talked about earlier is literally knocking on your front door today. The angels have prepared a glorious table for you right in the presence of your bitter enemies. But here is the most critical truth you will ever hear. The massive provision God arranged for you does not arrive as something completely new. It arrives as a sudden recognition. What has been placed in your path for this winning season is already there. The incredible blessing is hovering right in front of your face. But a suppressed brain completely misses the recognition. A broken receiver cannot catch the signal. If your internal receiver is blocked by heavy stress, the miracle looks exactly like an ordinary event. You will just walk right past it. Every single day of frequency suppression is another massive synchronicity that you register as normal and let pass by. You cannot afford to miss these divine appointments. The waiting is no longer about your worthiness. The painful waiting is only about the frequency through which your massive blessings are received. You desperately need a sharp receiving system right now. The universe is speaking incredibly loud, but you need the exact right frequency to translate that divine message into massive financial and spiritual wealth. You have already done all the deep inner work. You bravely fought the dark spiritual battles, and you absolutely won. Now you simply need the physical key to unlock the final heavy door. Your prayers have been heard loud and clear, and the ultimate answer has manifested in a way you probably did not expect. Science is finally catching up to what your beautiful soul already knew from the very beginning. To fully step into this glorious new timeline, your physical brain frequency must perfectly match your deepest soul desires. When your mind and your spirit finally align, the entire universe rushes in to serve you. The people who doubted you will stand in absolute shock. They will watch you rise to a level of supreme power they cannot even comprehend. But wait, before we go to the final revelation, I have to warn you about a fatal trap. There is a deadly illusion placed right at the finish line today. 99% of chosen ones completely fall for this dark trick right before their massive breakthrough. The jealous enemy knows you are about to step into your ultimate sovereign power. They know you are just moments away from claiming your divine inheritance. So they create dangerous and convincing counterfeits to distract you at the last possible second. They want you to grab a fake blessing so you completely miss the real divine appointment. They want to dilute your powerful frequency with cheap imitations that look almost real. Do not let your guard down right now. You have come too far to be tricked by a low-level matrix illusion. I will expose this exact trap in just a moment, and I will finally reveal the scientific name of the powerful tool that will restore your natural genius state. Prepare your spirit to receive the ultimate key. The final seal is rapidly approaching. Remember the question I asked you to hold at the very beginning of this message? What if the massive gap is not a character flaw but a suppressed frequency? Here is the final answer you have been desperately waiting for. A specific brainwave called the gamma wave was running powerfully in you as a child, and it gave you absolute genius-level capacity before the world suppressed it. Princeton University has extensively studied it. The Einstein Center in Berlin completely confirmed its immense power. Columbia University found that when this exact brainwave is restored, it radiates outward, and it actively begins influencing the people you deeply love every single day. A brilliant team of neuroscientists spent years compressing the full clinical protocol for gamma reactivation. They compressed it into just 7 short minutes. Before I tell you what they miraculously built, let me tell you about 2 chosen ones who used it. A tired woman from California had literally tried everything. She tried meditation and manifesting and endless prayer. Nothing broke the heavy fog around her. After 2 weeks of listening, she said something massive finally cleared, because she did not try harder, but the blocked channel simply opened wide. Her struggling marriage totally shifted. Her clouded mind sharpened. She described her new life as fully enchanted for the very first time. She knew she was finally free. A dedicated man from Texas started using it to improve his scattered business focus. 2 short months later, his shocked wife joked that his IQ had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems he used to lose sleep over started solving themselves while he slept peacefully, and he proudly said it felt like his brain was running perfectly. That is exactly what the elite researchers built for you. They call it the Genius Song. It is not a basic meditation app. It is not a generic sound frequency. It is a 7-minute audio track using highly advanced brain entrainment technology. This is the exact underlying research that Princeton and Columbia fully validated, and it is compressed from 1 full hour of clinical protocol. You easily do it at home. You just use headphones and close your tired eyes. That is the entirety of what it requires. You do not chant. You do not meditate. You simply let the powerful frequency do what your brain was beautifully designed to receive. The Genius Song is absolutely not for everyone. It is for the chosen one who has already done the heavy inner work. It is for the soul who understands that what is being blocked is not their faith, but it is the physical frequency through which faith is supposed to freely move. If your bright spirit confirms this is for you, the exact path is laid out below. Biofeedback sessions to restore this genius state cost hundreds of dollars per hour in a clinical setting. An in-home machine runs thousands of dollars. What the Genius Song quickly delivers in 7 minutes is available to you today, and it is yours for a tiny fraction of its true value. This is a massive breakthrough, and 4 extremely powerful bonuses come directly with it today. You receive an audio designed specifically for your beautiful children. It activates their deep focus and unshakable confidence. You also receive the original classic prosperity text that the famous secret was secretly built upon. This is incredibly rare. You get a guided visualization from a top creator, and you receive a printable guide of the 5 most important habits to sustain your massive gamma state. Here is the deeper truth about your long waiting period. The massive blessing that has been arranged for you does not arrive as new information. It arrives as a clear recognition. Something already placed in your path becomes visible when gamma is restored. The chosen one who restores the receiver today does not receive something new. They finally see what was always waiting there. Waiting is absolutely not neutral. The divine arrangement is already in motion. Do not look for this ancient secret on streaming platforms, because the dangerous counterfeits circulating on those platforms have absolutely no brain entrainment technology encoded. They are totally empty shells. The only authentic version is safely available through the protected link. The abundant universe requires absolutely no risk from you today. If your spirit does not feel the immediate energetic shift, your earthly investment is completely reversed, and every single penny is returned with absolutely no questions asked. That is an energetic exchange governed by complete and total trust. The secure link is waiting in the description below and in the pinned comment. The tool is never the final destination. The tool simply restores the receiver so the glorious destination can be recognized when it arrives. God does not require you to purchase anything to be deeply loved or chosen. You are already worthy of His grace. What was just described is simply one physical way the receiver is restored. Whether that path is for you or not, the eternal truth of this message belongs to you entirely. And now let us go much deeper into what is waiting for you. The final seal is rapidly approaching your timeline. Do not lose your focus now. The pitch-black darkness has officially retreated behind you. The bright dawn of a brand new era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. You survived the heaviest storms entirely alone. You walked through the valley of deep shadows without losing your pure heart. And now the heavy chains are permanently broken. You are entirely free. Heaven is aggressively clearing your path right now. The toxic people who tried to drain your light are fading into the distant background. They cannot reach you anymore because your frequency is simply too high. You are vibrating on a level of supreme wealth and absolute peace. The angels are standing guard around your physical space. You have the profound knowledge to protect your divine energy. You know exactly what the enemy tried to steal from your beautiful mind. The secret of your true power is no longer hidden in the dark shadows. You hold the ultimate key in your hands today. The universe has delivered the exact answer you prayed for during those long, silent nights. For the chosen one whose spirit confirmed what was described earlier, the path is still open. The frequency tool remains available in the description and the pinned comment for those who are ready. That is the last time it will be mentioned. What follows now belongs entirely to your spiritual ceiling. Prepare your heart for the massive closing. Your waiting season is completely over. I need you to pause and deeply absorb that massive truth. You are not here by random chance today. Just moments ago, a sacred scroll with your beautiful name on it was unsealed in the heavenly courts. The tears you cried were collected and turned into a massive river of divine abundance. You are no longer the exhausted empath who begged to be understood by blind people. The brutal crucible of pain has finally forged you into the untouchable master of your own reality. From this exact moment on, your energy demands massive respect. The divine wealth you were promised is flowing effortlessly into your brand new timeline today. But you must lock this glorious frequency into place. The jealous enemy will try to attack your mind the moment you close this video. They want you to forget the absolute power you just reclaimed. You cannot let them steal this massive breakthrough. You must create an absolute shield of protection around your spirit before you walk away from this message. Hit the subscribe button right now to establish a divine energy receiving station. This is not just a simple click. It is a physical declaration that you are anchoring yourself at the highest vibrational frequency. When you subscribe, you tell the universe that your spiritual borders are permanently closed to the dark forces of the Matrix. Now I need you to seal this reality with a physical act of agreement. Type Amen or 777 down in the comments right now. Tap the keyboard like a heavy sword cutting through the chains of your painful past. Claim this beautiful alignment for yourself and your entire bloodline. Lock the massive blessing into your physical timeline today. If this fiery message has reignited the deep faith inside you, do not keep this blessing to yourself. There is a rare soul out there bleeding in the dark of despair. They desperately need a guiding light today. Share this video with them right now. Sowing the seed of hope today is multiplying the massive blessing for yourself tomorrow. God is watching your response in this exact second. Prove that your hands are wide open to receive the absolute best. You are a weapon of pure light. You are a cycle breaker who changed the destiny of future generations. Walk forward with quiet authority. Let your profound silence terrify the people who once thought they could easily destroy you. Remember that the heavy isolation was your greatest training ground. The universe deliberately kept you hidden until your frequency was strong enough to shake the earth. You are fully prepared now. You have the spiritual armor and the physical tools to maintain your divine alignment. No toxic parasite can ever drain your brilliant light again. Watch how quickly your reality shifts in the coming days. The confusing roadblocks will melt away like thin ice under the hot sun. People who owe you deep apologies will suddenly feel the heavy weight of their dark actions. But you will not even care. You will be too busy building your massive empire of peace and generational prosperity. The universe is incredibly proud of your unyielding strength. You never gave up when the heavy world tried to crush your spirit. And because you stood firm, your ultimate reward is going to shock everyone who doubted you. Breathe in the sweet air of absolute victory. Your beautiful kingdom is finally here. Step into your profound power. Hold your head incredibly high as you walk out of this desert. You are the chosen one. You are deeply loved and fiercely protected by the highest powers in the universe. Do not let anyone ever make you feel small again. Go out and claim exactly what belongs to you. The glorious dawn has arrived. Heaven is smiling upon you today.